Good morning, good afternoon, somewhere all over the world, wherever you are. I want to show you something. Please broadcast yourself. I want you to please take a look at my feet again. When the light is going out too fast than normal. Keep an eye on my feet, please. My feet is swollen, left my feet. It's now on my face. The last week, I don't lie down on the bed to protect the water not to go in my face. I was next to my children yesterday relaxing, and then I fall asleep. And now the water in my feet transfer in my face. It's an advice, not only for me. I know how to deal with the situation, but it's for many people who are out there. I have a message for you. This is the flag of Europe in my head. Yeah. If you look at my eye, you will see the swollen in my cheekbone. You will see the water settle this side and this side. Yesterday I posted a video without showing my face, but I did not lie on the bed. But the night before, I show my face. When you compare that video, what I show you, you see the water? This is water. This is water on my face. This is water sitting. And when the water sits on your face from your leg, from your feet, it's gonna give you headaches, stress. I know how to deal with it, but I'm gonna give you a message about this situation. Now, to give you a message, I have to pull my face, which is picture of sex. I wanna advise you, first of all, if you find my account, you hear me talking about husbands are actually wife, or I tell you that your mama, papa, those subjects, don't take it personal. It's my own view. If your mother and father are nice to you, they have the structure of a complete human being. Not everybody is in that form. Some are the original people from the beginning of time, and some are just brothers and sisters that went on to have children, and they look like grandma, grandpa 100 years later. If your father and mother are just normal, you have to understand, some family, their bloodline never mix. They stay in the same compound, they multiply, and they go to their work. They still stay in the same place. So there is a different type of people who live in the world. Some people are driven away from their land. They have war, or they have storm, and they mix the generation, they fall in love in the street, and they make children. So you can be anybody's child based on the situation. This is video number 1054 days, which is video 1054. I post the video now. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:20 in the morning over here. I don't know what time you have, but this is my only video today. I'm not posting another video because I'm thinking about this subject. If you are a fat person, you need to find a chair and try to protect your brain away from the water in your body. Because when you lie down, you don't have a higher pillow. You have to make sure you have like 2 cushions if you lie in the bed. 2 cushions to keep your head. It's like you sitting. You have to sit to fall asleep, so that the bad water from your arm and your brain will sit in your stomach, so you can pee it out. And you have to keep note, when you go to make a pee, take a cup of water to wash your private part, because if you don't, you're gonna get a rash. It's a bacteria in the body. They manipulate the body to receive the water instead of your stomach receive the water to pee it out. And when the water stays in your body, it gives you chemical, and when they have a certain food or certain water, it make the beef. We are not a face. We are not the electronic we focus on. We are the beef underneath the electronic. Our eyes is showing us TV constantly, and when we see TV, we think people are electronic. You cannot watch yourself, and when you stand in front of the mirror, you see electronic form. You have to church your body to know you are just a beef, and the beef is drinking water that have a substance, and it comes in the body and build water in the body. And when you sit in, you don't notice it. But if you sit on the chair, you sleep 2 days on the chair, you will see the water falling from your face and go to your feet. You have to do an experiment to find out why I notice, because I know when I lie down in the bed every day I get a swollen face. So the last 5 days I don't lie down in the bed, so my face lose the water and my feet capture the water, and I show it on my video. Now yesterday I was just relaxing next to my children. They let me fall asleep. I tell the kids, don't let me sleep. They let the kids fall asleep, and they let me fall asleep on the bed. And now I wake up, my feet is not swelling anymore, but my face have the water. So I want to put it on video. It is very important that you notice when you are overweight, you need to watch your picture yesterday and try to call a cameraman to snap you today. Compare the two. Anything different between the two pictures is water in your system, and that water, it is a bacteria. When you lie down without a heavy pillow to keep your head up, it goes in your head, and it's gonna swell your spinal cord. It's gonna build bacteria in your brain. You're gonna get headache. You're gonna get moods that you cannot understand. It happens to me, and I'm trying to make you understand what's going on. When I don't lie down on the bed, the headaches and the moods goes down on my feet, and I feel this pain on my feet. And I'm somebody who like to dance. When I'm playing the music, I like to dance. When I'm dancing, I feel the heavy water on my feet bouncing. So it is very important that you pay attention, listen to what I say about subjects of family affairs. I was wrapped in the clothes. I get a different situation. When you was in your house, I was masturbating more than my family. So you did not do what I do. So my body drive up to a level, and my mind drive up to a level, and I'm telling things that went to the higher level, which is electric shock. The more you shock the brain, the more you get the chance to wake up to consciousness, which is your great self in the body, and it make the big mind came to tell things that I'm not supposed to know in my 42 years. So, and when you are the observer, you have to see what works for you and say, okay, I'm not here yet. Look for the video which is on your level. It is very important. If you also sometimes want to follow my message, I say mostly the same things most of the time. You need to find what is with music, because my music is always with message. It's a broken music, but it's with message. It's good for your brain with the sound in the back. To take a dry message, it's like after school. Anything that you did not hear in your house, when you hear it in the streets, it really counts. And I can tell you a shocking story. You don't know your mother and your father. You will never know them. Why? Because 5 minutes before they make love, you was not there. You was an adult over this house. Either you was very old and sick, they transit you, or you was just someone who church too much masturbation in the period of 9 months. You fall there. You get a heart attack, you get a plane crash, you get a car crash, and you fall in this pregnancy. For every pregnancy from black people, anyone who masturbates in the bedroom, that is our seed. Masturbation, you're actually giving water to the plant. You plant, you give water in a seed in the stomach, and the one who give the most gonna die. That's how it goes. It's the secret of the universe. So you need to know what you're doing. You need to know how you travel in this world where money is printed, and money can be printed for the next 1,000 years. They can change the money whenever they want. They can give us less, they can give us more, depend on the product they have, is the amount of money they're gonna give us. But also at the same time, try to be on vacation in your mind. Vacation in your mind is where you're busy listening to music, and the music reminds you about something. Escape it, skip the music, and find something that does not remind you about something. It's very important, because if you don't escape your mind, then you are suddenly sinking. But you're sinking in the past, and the next 1 minute is the future. You have to capture, look in your house and say, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I forget what I'm doing. When you think you forget, it's when you're really in the future. Because when you think you know, everything you know is yesterday. And when you're looking for your key, you have to make sure your car key for your work, you have a cast where you put it. Things, your purse, you know where you have it. But natural things in the house, try to misplace things, and then it takes you time to find it. Then you really travel inside your house, because your pregnancy is moving every 9 months, and your body, your face say you look the same. Only you focus you're fat, you're skinny. No, but every day it's like a 1-day-old pregnancy going to the next 9 months. And it is very important that you try your best and look on the internet or find all the latest calendar since you was born to find out how many February 29 is out there. Because it's for you to know when your 9 months is coming. It's your business to know you are the same body from the beginning of time. You will never fall in the face unless it's your family tree. The sisters that went away, the sisters get pregnant, the sister's daughters is killing the other sister's daughter. You can only go back to where your feeling came from. So it is very important that you pay attention where you're going. And when you pay attention where you're going, it is your own mind. You focus with yourself. You don't pay attention on other people. You have to pay attention to your footstep, because your mind is the attention you need to focus on. You're like, okay, I was this 9-month-old sleeping in the baby bed. I was not the adult. My mother was there. I remember when I was the 5, I went to school. I see the teacher, but I was the 5 in the classroom. How is it possible I become the 10? You need to ask yourself. You need to focus. You need to know where things went wrong. Because if you don't notice that your mother only bring a 5-year-old to the school, your mother did not bring the 10. The 10 was in the school. There is this 10-year-old that is always in the classroom, that is never the 5-year that goes to school. When you don't notice that the 10, they says to you, oh, they're still there. No. The 10 face become the 15. They take the energy of the 10 in the classroom, they put it inside your 5-year-old face. You are just a 9-month-old that is traveled to collect consciousness that live in the world. But you need to escape them. You need to know the school book is not your food. You need to know the 5-year-old is not the 10. You need to know the 15 is not the 10. You need to know the 20 is not the 15. They brainwash you. You are just what's sleeping the night. You are just your masturbation. You are just your feeling. And if you don't try to focus what make you is sex, and you notice that your mama, papa, they are stranger to you, and they will be stranger till the day you die. You don't get along with them because they never planned to have you. You just came. They set them up. Sometimes even if they think about having children, where they see children from friends and how they think they're ready to have you. And when you came, 9 months before you came, you don't know them. Your wind live in the world. And when you die tomorrow, it's because your wind go back to sex. Focus, please. Focus on you. See the message. See the world. But never forget the next minute, you are 1 minute older. Check every 9 months when you're going to change to the next 9 months. You're not every 12 months happy birthday. You're every 9 months. You need to find out, are you standing on the 278 days today? If you don't know it, and you masturbate on the 278 days, you're going to be the baby on the 279 days inside of you. So it's very important that you find pen and paper. The me, 25 of December, I will be 279 days. I will be 57 times February 29. It is very important. February 29, it is 13 times on top of my birthday. Normally, if they don't put February 29, it fall January the 7th. But minus January the 7th, it is 25 of December. I will be 57 times 9 months. Take care. This is the only video today.